Hey, welcome. Just sitting up here, going to do a really quick, short show. Just getting the multicast set up on the iPad. Little Mama Desi, thanks for coming. Books and Kinks, thanks for coming. Yeah, my little crystal ball up at the top, the little red disco ball, is still saying that there's one person, but I see three. That's weird. Hey, Sherry, thanks for coming in. I have a very, very short buy it now show. I'm just getting the YouTube multicast set up. It always makes me have to turn it on twice for it to work because my iPad is a million years old. And there we are. Now I can see it. Okay, now I can look at the chat. Yeah, my banger item that I'm trying to get rid of tonight is this new jewelry jar, and it's at $30. But I have best offer turned on. I might actually try to do a couple of flash gives tonight. I've never done that before. Hi, Tiffany. Thanks for coming. I have everything on my buy it now. I didn't even pull everything out yet. I just have it literally next to me in a bag, and I have it next to me on a jewelry rack. So I'm going to focus on this item right now, but just click the shop tab, click the buy it now. Welcome to those that are watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to shout yourself out or scan that QR code and come over and join my show. This is going to be a very, very quick show. If I can get enough people to come in, I might do my very first flash sale. And you might be surprised what item I'll do the flash sale on. Hey, Lady Tagalong, I haven't seen you in quite a long time. Oh, hey, Lizzie, thanks for coming on. You guys over on YouTube, shout your location and make sure you scan that QR code and come over and join me on Whatnot. Make sure you subscribe, Lindsay, to my YouTube channel. I need some more subscribers and I need a lot more watch hours. Yeah, I had a monetization issue, so I got to reapply and I just don't have the hours right now. It's late at night. It's 10 o'clock in LA and it's, well, obviously 1 a.m. on the East Coast. So I don't expect a lot of people to come in, but maybe there's some night owls like myself. I was watching a lot of other shows tonight, a lot of coin and jewelry shows and money shows and chaser shows, spin the wheel type shows. And I may set up my item. I'm going to test something out tonight that I've never done. I'm going to pick an item. Like I'm going to pick a banger item. Let's see. And I can edit that item during the show. I didn't even realize I could do that. So I'm going to one of my banger items and I'm hitting edit. And I'm going to hit flash. And I'm going to hit 25% off. And we are going to do this for, I know it's going to seem long, but we're going to do it for 5 minutes. And here we go. And there's only one. All the other ones are sold out. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you come over to Whatnot at April Davis PI. Scan that QR code, get your $15. If you're already a member, you just need to come over to April Davis PI. You don't need to sign up because you're already signed up. And I'm going to run a 5-minute flash sale. Here we go. Boom. This is my first time that I've ever done a flash sale. And this item is a $30 item. So I'm kind of nervous. I got more people on YouTube right now than on Whatnot. So and I can't buy it myself, so I'm gonna see if this works. This is just a little experiment. That's why I'm doing it late at night. Hi, Eva, or Evma. Doing a little test here. Banger item flash sale, 25% off. The clock is ticking. Never done a flash sale during a show, so I just wanted to see how it works. Then if it works out, I can, add more items on like coins, and I got all kinds of coins and currency and other jewelry, and just going to do a little test here. Then if it doesn't work out, it's okay because, everybody's asleep and nobody saw it but me. Or you might be watching it on the replay on YouTube if you're not watching it right now. You may be watching this in the future. Hi, hello. Hi, Virgil. Happy to see you guys. I never do a late night show like this. I thought I would just go on really quick and offer everything buy it now or best offer. And I'm having a flash sale. We got another 3 minutes and 5 seconds left on the flash sale. And I made this jewelry jar myself, so everything in it is wearable and good. It's all nice things. Everybody's always really happy with my jars. Wow, 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. Wow, I had like 24 people here on YouTube and now there's only two. Who are the two that are here besides me, myself, and I? This is almost a 2 pound jar. I put it together myself on Sunday. I spent the whole day after I had sorted. I'd been sorting for 3 days and I put the jar together on Sunday. And some of the more banger pieces are listed separately, like the Creed Cross and the peridot and amethyst necklace. Hi, Grace. Thanks for coming in. Just doing a little test here, doing a flash sale on one of my banger pieces, my almost 2 pound jewelry jar. I just put it together on Sunday. It's a banger jar, and I thought I would give this little flash tab a try. If it doesn't work, it's okay. I still have my shop. I have everything in my buy it now, and I have best offer on everything. I didn't set anything up tonight. I've got everything around me, so if you need to see something, I can grab it. Thanks for coming on YouTube, whoever's over on YouTube. Thanks for coming. I seems like I get more people on YouTube watching the show. Hey, Alaskan. Hey, I just went on. I was trying a flash sale, and I've got 55 seconds left, but you can't see that on the YouTube screen. You'd have to see that on the Whatnot app. So I thought I'd put my banger piece, this jewelry jar, almost 2 pounds. I put it on flash, and I've only got one left. Of course, I only started with one. Thanks for coming, Alaskan. It's nice to always hear from you. That's so cool to hear from somebody way out in Alaska. I love Alaska, and I've never even been there. I even have my favorite restaurants in Anchorage, even though I've never been. I know exactly where I want to eat, and I know exactly the neighborhood I'd like to live in if I ever live there. Hey, Sherry, got 16 seconds left on the flash sale on the jewelry jar. If not, you're going to have to go to the shop and just click the buy it now. I'm not sure why, but Siri was trying to talk to me on the iPad. 7 people, hello. Please state where you're watching from tonight, those that are on the YouTube end of it. It's very late. It's 10 o'clock, well, 10:09 California time. Now it's only earlier in Alaska. For the rest of you, it's probably, later. Could even be tomorrow. So you got to jump back from the future into today. Thanks for coming in, Ashley. I got a flash sale on a banger item. Please share the show. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to April Davis PI. If you are watching on Whatnot, please feel free to answer my poll. If you're not already following me, make sure you follow me. I'll be following you guys back. If I can get someone to come raid me tonight, I'll do a raid givey. Probably be a sticker pack or something like that, something I can put in a white envelope. I had somebody raid me the other night and I wasn't prepared. And then I realized, like, oh, I need to be able to set up, givvies in case I get raided. Because I don't get raided very often. I don't have a big following at the moment, but we got like 3,200 followers. So, but I think most of them are probably in bed right now. It's only 10:11 on the West Coast. So this will be a short show. This is a $30 jewelry jar. It's actually worth $61.86, minus the few pieces of silver that I removed from it. Yeah, I just got this from Goodwill Blue Box, and I put all the good pieces back into this jar. And the pieces that I thought were not so good, I just put them in my craft box. So if you're a reseller, this would be a great item to buy because it's amazing how much fits into this size jar. It's almost 2 pounds. I don't know how many pieces there are because I didn't count them. But there are necklaces, bracelets, brooches, matching earrings. There's a cameo in there that's really nice. Hi, Victoria. Thanks for coming in. Running a flash sale on the jewelry jar. Please check out my shop. Go to my Buy It Now. And where are you checking in from, Victoria? I'm here in California. I know another Victoria that's on here, but she's a different Victoria. Oh, you're from California too. See, I thought either that or you're a night owl like me. I really should be lying in bed right now, even if I'm not sleeping. Hi, Anazatic. Thanks for coming in. I'm testing out this flash sale tab. I've never done this before, and if this works out for me, then I'll find some other items to put up in another show where I can just, while I'm running my show, I can have these little flash sales. Even if it's just, somebody wants to buy a sticker or something like that so they can get their free shipping or their reduced shipping. That might be a good idea to do flash on something like that. I know somebody who's doing penny flash sales right now because our current president plans to get rid of the penny uh, in the beginning of 2026 as soon as our blanks run out. So there's going to be a run on pennies. So everybody save your pennies, throw them up on Whatnot. People will buy them for $1. I can't even imagine. I actually know a guy up in Seattle that did that tonight, and he was just having sales all over the place. People were paying $1 to buy a penny. Like, okay, wow. I hope you make some money when you have to pay all those fees on those $1 pennies. A minute and 19 seconds left on the flash sale. Hey, Melissa, thanks for coming in. Please check out the shop, the Buy It Now tab, and I have best offer turned on. Thank you to those watching on YouTube. Make sure you check in. You tell me where you're checking in from tonight. I'm in Los Angeles, California. It is 10:14, and I'm just doing this as a late night experiment. As you see, I didn't set up any of the jewelry. I just set up the jewelry jar and the little necklace display. It's not really a bust, but whatever it is. It's late. And then I have this bag next to me, and it's got most all the jewelry items and the opals and the pearls and somebody wants to see it, I'll just reach into the bag and put it in front of the camera. But right now, let's try the flash sale on the $30 jewelry jar, 25% off. And if you're watching on YouTube, you could scan that QR code and get your $15. And then it would only cost you $7.50 plus shipping. And it would greatly reduce your sales tax because they would only charge you the sales tax on the amount that you pay. They can't charge you sales tax on the coupon. Okay, we're going to move to another item now. I ran that twice and let's see, nobody seemed to be interested. Let's find something else. Yeah, I might try the penny experiment. Oh, I know what. This is great. I just got this. Let me edit this listing. I just got this. A lot of people in the gold community have been inquiring about these, and I have 10 of them. So I'm going to start a flash sale on this. If anybody's still here, for those watching on YouTube, I'm doing a flash sale on the poker chip. Yeah, I just got those. Hey, Alaskan, I need to send you one. Um, I've sent a few out already. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it because some people sent them to me and they put them in like just a regular envelope. And one of the envelopes from um, somebody arrived like broken with the chip missing. The empty hat, I think it was, in North Carolina. I got one from Seattle and it arrived just fine from the Humble Stacker, but my one from North Carolina ended up being open and missing. So I got to figure out how I can get these, cheaply out to some of my favorite people in the community. We're going to run the clock one more time. Oh, I need to reset the timer, I think. Oh, I thought it was set for 5 minutes. I guess I have to reset it for each item. Okay. I'm just trying out this new function tonight. These tabs, these flash sale tabs. You have to go to each individual item and open up. You have to pin the item, open it up, edit it, and then set flash sale, and then set the timer for each one. So I had the last one at 5 minutes, and this one was at like 15 seconds, something like that. Or was it 30? Or does it even matter? I'm probably just talking to the air right now, and I'm tired. I'm not ready to go to sleep yet, but I am ready to lie down. There's a post breast cancer drug that I take every night that hopefully I'm going to be able to go off in the coming months, and it's just kicking my you know what. And right after I take that, I need to lie down and just close my eyes for a few minutes and just doze off for 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm awake again in 15 minutes. Spectacular. Welcome. I have everything in my buy it now. Oh, she's here and she's gone. We're only going to try this for 30 minutes, and if this doesn't work, then I'm going off the air. For anybody that's watching on YouTube, I'll be going off the air at 10:30 Pacific time. Let's see, how many of these do I have? Let me see. Let me go over to some cheap item just to get it going, just to see if it's going to work. We will edit. This is a good time late at night to try something like this. How many do I have? Oh, 10. Okay. I probably got more than that, but we'll start with 10. We'll go flash sale, and we'll say 50%. Save changes. Pin. Let's see. And we're going to do a flash sale. And let me change the item. Let me pin it to the right one. There we go. And we're ready to go. We're off and running. Hey, Bill. I'm trying an experiment over here. Come over to Whatnot so I'm not the only person. I'm not just talking to the air. I'm trying the flash sale tab just to see if it works and how to set it up and how to put the timer. And I had the flash sale in the jewelry jar, but no bites. Thanks, Bill. Okay, we'll try that one more time. Everybody click the shop tab, click the buy it now, and send me an offer. Be sure you answer the poll while you're in here if you're not subscribed to April Davis PI. For those watching on YouTube or Whatnot, please subscribe. Oh, there you are, Bill. Thanks for coming over. Okay, I'm pushing this button and you tell me if you can see it on your end. Should say flash sale 50% off on a sticker. Can you see that? You don't have to buy it. I just want to know if you can see it. Okay, do you also see the postage? What would the postage be listed at? No, that's not right. That's weird. Shouldn't say that. Huh. I was in a show tonight in Seattle with T.H. Stacker, and the same thing was happening on his show. And I was like, he was selling these pennies, flash sale, for like 50 cents. And I was trying to figure out why it was saying so high for the postage. And he was trying to fix that during the show. Welcome, Stephanie. Please check out my shop. Check out my buy it now. I'm going to try to fix this. Let me re-edit this listing and see why it's saying that. Yeah, because I have it set at 1 ounce or less. Let's see. I can see the 50% off. I also have it available on the buy it now for full price. There's no maximum limit. It's less than an ounce. You know what? I'll have to thank you for coming in and letting me know this, Bill. Oh, welcome, Samantha. Welcome, Tistel. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why on the flash sale it had that price. Okay, thanks, Bill. See, the same thing was happening tonight. I was watching TH Stacker, and he was doing a flash sale with pennies at 50% off, so they were 50 cents. And I'm like, okay, I don't get it because it's showing me like $4.35 from Seattle to LA. for shipping. And he's like, "Oh, it shouldn't say that." And then he said, "Well, if you buy one and then you buy more, it'll go down to free shipping." And I'm like, "No, you should be able to do it in the white envelope like the Gibbies. They have the Gibby white envelope, but maybe that white envelope only applies to the like the gift cards and the sticker Gibbies." I'm not sure why it's saying that amount of money for just a sticker. That's very weird. I guess they don't do the white envelope for items other than the Gibbies. I think that might only apply to Gibbies, but it doesn't apply to items that are in the actual show. So it's full price the first one, and then from there it goes down probably to nothing. But yeah, I don't want to like have somebody pay that just for a sticker. So I'm going to go to a different item. I'm going to go back to the item that I originally had put in. See if that works. Okay, now I've got the poker chip, and it should say 375, and it doesn't show me a postage rate on my end. I thought you could use the white envelope for items that were less than an ounce, but I guess that only applies to the Gibbies. Hi, Marcia. Thanks for joining. I have everything in my shop under Buy It Now. Oh, that's crazy. Well, let me go back to my banger item then, because that's what I was trying to sell on here tonight. I was just testing this tab. I've only got 3 minutes left, so let me get it. Let me find it and get it back up. I got to scroll through 47 items, so I can't see the screen right now. Let me just keep going. Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna run this one out, and as soon as the clock is done, I'll be off the show. Unless somebody wants to start shopping or something, then let me know. Let me check the shop tab. I'll check the offer tab. Nope, nothing there. Nothing under the solds. Okay. Yeah, I thought I would just test this out late at night. So if I, look like an idiot, see, I'm having to learn because I saw that on the show tonight from Seattle, and I was like, I don't understand why this 50% off $1 penny that's 50 cents has a $4.35 shipping from Seattle to LA. And he's like, oh, it shouldn't say that. I can't wait for you to do a show, Bill. Let me know when you do a show. Send me a message here on the system and then I'll know. Um, I guess the only way you can use the white envelope is on the Gibbies. And I do have a couple Gibbies up there, like a sticker pack, just in case, like I get raided or something tonight. And then I'll be able to send it out at that, hopefully the white envelope rate. I hope, since I'll be paying for it. It'll just be, a freebie for you guys. So I guess if you do a flash sale on a cheap item, they're still going to have to pay the full postage, is what I'm guessing now. Hi, C. Barnes. I have everything in my store. Just click the shop tab, click buy it now. Shoot me an offer. Also, check out the flash sale at the bottom of your screen. 25% off. That's a $30 jewelry jar. And it's loaded with good stuff. I just put it up yesterday. I'm surprised it didn't already sell on Marketplace. They usually fly off the shelf, so hopefully it'll be sold by the weekend and I can get ready for the next shipment. I should know tomorrow when the next shipment is coming in, depending on where it's coming from. Blue Box hasn't sent me a notice yet, so they obviously didn't send it out today. Hi, little Mama Desi. You're back. Thanks for coming. I'm still trying to figure out this flash tab. It doesn't show me the shipping on my end, and apparently it just charges like it would for a regular item. I guess the white envelope rate that they do for the small givvies now, it doesn't apply to the actual like auction items or buy it now items or flash sale items. They still charge you the minimum postage. And then I guess from everyone that you buy after that, the price goes down. Because I was like, wow, that's $4 and change. That's a lot of money just for a sticker. But I guess that's the way it's set up. I guess that's why I don't sell many stickers on here. I guess you'll have to go to one of my other platforms. Of course, a lot of times if people buy good things, I just throw them in as gifts. I always like to put something extra in my boxes. Hi, Sherry Aragon. Thanks for coming. Please check the shop tab. I'm testing out this flash sale tab. I never used it before. And my friend Bill up there was letting me know what was on the screen because I can only see part of what you're seeing. Yeah, that would be right on this one because this is heavy. This is 2 pounds. I might actually go a little over and have to add postage because I haven't weighed it yet inside the box with the wrapping. But it's 1 pound, 14.5 ounces. So it's already up to 1 pound, 15 ounces, just the jar itself. And I don't think the box is going to weigh less than an ounce. So I may have to add a little bit to that. But I didn't want to go to the next one to 2 to 3 because that would cost you guys more money. So if it goes over, I'll just have to eat it. Yeah, it goes out in a 6 by 6 by 6 sturdy cardboard box. Huh. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know this, Bill, because now I'm kind of figuring out how this works. I'm gonna buy it now, and I will find another item to pin. Well, this is a cool product. Let me edit this. And I'm going to run this in a flash. Yeah, 25% off. And I'm going to pin it. Boy, there's a lot of people going live right now in California. There's a bundle of 2 knives. And I have them if you need to see them. Oh, I see my friend Jen she just went live doing a clothing sale. Yeah, I thought I would just try this flash sale and see if it works. Oh, do you mean for something that you bought? It says I received your email on shipping today. Yes, okay. Oh, that's the opal. Yeah, okay. See, that seems like a million years ago, and that was probably yesterday. Ah, Yeah, it's not too big, but it's nice, and I picked out a real pretty one, and I put it in a little foil pack, and then put the foil pack inside of a bubble mailer so it won't get smushed. But it's, it's not gonna be like a 1 carat diamond or anything, but they're cool, especially under the light, you can see the flashing. Oh, thanks for understanding. I think I might have thrown a little munchie in your bag. I always throw something in, like a sticker or a little piece of candy or something. Hi, VV Creations. Please check out my shop. Check out my Buy It Now. Yeah, I don't think this flash thing is going to work for me. Like, there was a guy, like I said, in Seattle tonight, and he had like 500 pennies, and he had them at like 50% off. And I'm like, yeah, but you have to pay the PayPal fees on that 50 cents. And PayPal fees are 2.9% plus 30 cents an item. So I'm like, his cost of goods was, a penny, and he had them listed for $1. He was doing a flash for 50 cents, but I'm like, you still have to pay the 8% to Whatnot, and then you have to pay the taxes or the fees on the shipping, the taxes, and the item. It's not just the cost of the item, but it's like eBay, where they charge you for the taxes and the shipping and everything. Even though the buyer pays for that, they pay for their own taxes and they pay for their own shipping. The seller on eBay, they get charged a percentage on that too for the fees. And apparently PayPal does the same thing. It's 2.9% of everything, the item, the shipping, and the tax, plus the 30 cents. So I'm like, it's not like the 2.9% is going to be a lot on, 50 cents plus the 8% from Whatnot. So that's almost 11% out of pocket plus the 30 cents. And I'm like, and he's got to use an envelope, he's got to put it in an envelope to put it in the mail. And it can't go out in the white envelope. It goes out in the regular envelope. So it's like you got to pay for a padded poly. And I'm sure he doesn't just throw the penny in the bag. He probably throws the penny in like a little coin envelope. So you gotta buy the coin envelopes, you gotta buy the bags, you gotta pay for the labels, and you gotta pay those PayPal fees. So I was like, how are you doing this? Like, and he said, oh, I'm just trying to get to 1,000, and I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but seems like you would be in the hole for that. So I thought, well, let me go on and try a flash sale. Of course, I don't have pennies. Should I go to the bank bill and go buy 500 pennies? I don't think I'd start out with that many, but maybe 100. No, he had like literally 500 pennies, like in a big bucket, and he's like, okay, a dollar, 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 dollar times 500, like, and then people were just going click, click, bang, 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 and you could just see the sales just like flying by on the screen. And he said he went from like 300 and some sales to 500 and some sales in like, I think a week's time or less, because he was doing the penny flash sales. And I just sold a bunch. I had a ton of Wheaties that I won here on Whatnot. Hello, vintage jewelry. Please check out the shop tab. Check out the Buy It Now. Oh, you have pennies. See, now remember, our current president, and we won't get political here, he has decided that we're going to have no more pennies. And as soon as the blanks run out at the beginning of 2026, there's going to be no more penny production. And yes, it'll save money. But on the other hand, we'll see what happens, but we could start running out of nickels. And nickels cost like almost 15 cents a piece to make. So the penny costs almost 4 cents to make, but a nickel costs almost 15 cents to make. So the money that we're going to save in the government to get rid of the pennies may bite us in the ass when we have to make all these nickels because, there won't be enough nickels because they're going to round everything up to the nearest nickel or round everything down. And apparently, it's going to cost a lot of money for people like businesses that have their point of sale receipts with their whatever, like a cash register or even an iPad or a swiping system or Square. Like, if you round up or you round down, how is that going to display on the receipt? Because people are going to want a receipt. So there's going to have to be all new, you know, um, point of sale systems, software systems to be able to put all this in. Um, like, how is this all going to work? So, you know, for those that are just getting involved in whatnot, maybe you should go to your bank tomorrow and get a whole bunch of pennies. I had a bunch of Wheaties that I won here, and I sold them for like $8 a roll, and that was before the announcement. And most of those I just won in like chaser games, or I won them as raffles or givvies or whatever. But I sold like 3 rolls of those. And now it's like, oh well, maybe I should have saved those wheat rolls, and I could have started these $1 flash sales. But it's like the person that buys the first one, they're going to pay the shipping from California to wherever. And then after you buy the first one, then of course the shipping's going to dramatically decrease because, an extra penny in that bag isn't really going to increase the weight very much. So I don't know how they're going to figure this all out. But save your pennies, Bill. Hi, Charlize. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Barbara. Or Barbar. Mimi girl. Everybody welcome. Everybody go to the shop, click the buy it now tab, and I have best offer turned on. If there's anything you want to see, I'll be happy to show it to you. I was just trying to get rid of this jewelry jar in a flash sale, and I'd never had a flash sale before. Hey, we got 6 people in here now. Great. Hey, Kristen, thanks for coming. Yeah, I had this. Let me go run it again. Let me pin it back up there. I got to scroll through like 47 items here in the store. Let me pin this product. This is the deal tonight. Here we go. I was only going to come on for a half hour. Okay, go for it, Bill. Appreciate it. And hopefully you get that opal really soon. It already went out in today's mail. I send everything usually within a day, barring any unforeseen emergencies, but we're good here right now. Hey, Bunny. Kitty, leave Bunny alone. Okay? Yeah, she had a vaccine, so she needs to rest. Are you okay, Bunny? My poor Bunny. She had a shot and now she's getting some kind of ear treatment, so she's not a happy girl. My little baby. Hi, Russ. Thanks for coming in. I have everything in my shop. Just click the Buy It Now tab. If there's anything you'd like to see, I'll be happy to show it to you. And I have a best offer turned on. Buy yourself a nice jewelry jar. If you're a reseller, then you can resell it. Let me check the shop tab really quick. Yeah, I don't see any offers or any sold items. 43 minutes wasted out of my life. Come on. No, I'm just running this test tonight. I'm checking out the flash sale tab. So far, it's not working. I might have to do like the guy in Seattle and just, go to the bank and buy a bunch of pennies and then do, $1 penny flash sales. And I don't know, I bet I wouldn't sell 1 penny. But, save your pennies now, folks. They're going to be a thing of the past soon. And we produce millions of them a year. And the new pennies, they don't last very long. They're not good. They're not copper like the old pennies. They're just some cheap metal. So they're not in circulation for very long like the old pennies. And I think they're going to use the ones that are remaining, but then when they're gone, they're gone. And they're not going to make any more. So that's something I'll have to think about. I kind of prefer to sell my jewelry because I like to sell good stuff. I have to go to bed soon, even if I don't sleep. I don't sleep until the middle of the night anymore, but I need to lay down and just close my eyes for a moment. Everybody, the bunny, the cat, me, we all need to just turn down the lights and we need to chill. Well, this flash sale experiment is not working. Of course, it is late at night. I know there's not a lot of people up at this time. I see more people out on YouTube right now than coming into Whatnot. Let me give one more look see here. Okay, I'm going to turn on an auction just to change it up here. I tried the flash sale. People watching on YouTube, I know you can't see it, but it didn't work. And I know if I go to the bank and I get a bunch of pennies or just literally scrape some together in my house, I don't think the penny flash sale is going to work. Especially with the fees, I think I will be in the minus. But I have a bunch of foreign coins that are from all over the world, and some of them are really cool. And I thought, you know what, I could just do a big bucket of foreign money and just put it all in a big bucket. Put it in a big bucket, put it right in front of the camera, and just reach into it and pull something out, and we'll see what everybody gets. Maybe we could do something like that. Because some of those coins in that bucket have got to be worth a lot of more money than what I would sell them for on a flash sale. Hi, come in. I was just doing a quick experiment here. I'll be on the air another few minutes. Oh, don't worry about it. I think they charge the minimum, like they charge everything on Whatnot by the weight and to where it's going. So they would say, okay, how many ounces for this bag and this roll of pennies, and then based on your zip code, they charge. But I guess you can't get the white envelope rate if you just wanted to send somebody a penny, unless you were sending it in a like a givey. And I actually get a lot of pennies in the givvies. People send a penny, like, here's your nice coin, and it's a penny. But it's usually like an uncirculated penny or a Canadian penny. Because Canada, they don't have any pennies anymore either. So people are like putting their pennies together, and if they're trying to get to 1,000 sales, and not $1,000, but 1,000 individual sales. Once you reach that point, Bill, on this app, um, and you do a show, anything that you make, as soon as you mail those packages out to your buyers, Whatnot puts the money into your account. Whereas now we have under 1,000 sales, you have to wait for that buyer to get it, to receive it, and then they wait 4 hours, and then they like add the money into your tab. So a lot of the bigger sellers are trying to get to 1,000, and it could be anything. Like you could just say, "I'm going to sell 1,000 stickers for $1 a piece, plus shipping," and here's my sticker, or I'm going to put 1,000 pennies up, one through 1,000, one listing only, number one through 1,000, penny, dollar penny, flash sale, 50 cents. And then after somebody buys that first one and they pay that first shipping tab, then it's going to go dramatically down afterwards, where within a few pennies, their shipping would be totally free. And you don't know what you're going to get because there are a lot of pennies, especially the Wheaties or pennies that are error pennies. There's a lot of error pennies that are people just use every day and they don't even realize they've got an error penny in their hand, or they've got one that's uncirculated, or they've got a proof, or they've got um, one that's kind of special color to it that's very, very red in tone, or it's a wartime penny. It could be a steel cent. It'd be a weedy that's from a particular year that's very valuable. So people that are into this, they just go to the bank all the time and they buy penny rolls. It's like people that go to the bank. I did it a couple times and bought the like $101 bills in search for the star notes. And I only did it twice, and the second time or the first time it worked. Oh, was it the first or the second? Now I see I have a video on one of the searches, but I did find it. I think it was the second time. I went and did it again, and I didn't film it, and then it was like boom, star note, like, oh wow, and it was the one that is the highly sought after one, the one that is with the B on it from the Reserve Bank of New York, and I've got two of them now that are actually in the registry. So if somebody else finds the other one, since there was duplicates made, I'll be a millionaire. No, won't be worth that much. But yeah, so people go and they search for the star notes, especially the ones that are the highly sought after ones where they have the dupes. And then people go and buy rolls of pennies. And people just buy this stuff up all day long. And that was before they made the announcement that the penny is going to be no longer. So if you're trying to start Whatnot, and by the way, if you're not already a seller, let me know and I can shoot you an email and give you my seller uh, code. And you can use that even if you're already a member of Whatnot. You can use the seller code to sign up to sell, and Whatnot will match your first week's sales up to $150. So you can make the money from your sales plus, whatever you made, they'll match up to 150 for the first week. So I'll be happy to give out my seller code if anybody wants that. Hey, Lana, thanks for coming. Everything's in the shop in the Buy It Now tab. And I will be signing off soon. I only plan to go on till 10:30 and it's 10:54. I just wanted to try out this I wanted to try out this new tab and get this jewelry jar out of here. But I guess nobody needs $60 worth of jewelry for $22. We'll try it one more time. As soon as this flash sale is gone, I'll be going off the air and I will be rating somebody. So if there's something you need to see that's in my shop under Buy It Now, let me know. Send me your offers now. The clock is ticking. Good night to you too, sir. See you next time. And thanks for helping me out by looking at your screen and telling me what you saw on your end. That helps me a lot to plan for the future shows. Hi, Nichols. Nichols. Nicole. There we go. It's late. Just go to my shop, click my Buy It Now tab. Thank you so much. We're going to let this flash sale run out and then I'm going to go off the air. If you want to hang around, I'll raid somebody. I'll raid a big jewelry seller if there's anybody on the air this time of night. Just thought I would test this flash sale out to see how it works. It's pretty interesting. I like this. I've never used this tab before, but it's giving me some ideas for the future. Thanks to who's still over on Whatnot. Make sure you let me know where you're checking in from. And I'm going to be laying down in the bed soon. My girls are tired, and I can never fall asleep till the middle of the night now, no matter what. But my body clock's been all turned upside down since all this medical stuff happened. But I do need to lay down and close my eyes for a few minutes. Hi, Dior. I have everything in my shop and I Buy It Now. We're going to be going off the air in 3 minutes. Please let me know if there's something you'd like to see. If there's something you'd like to see, I'll stay on a few more minutes for you. I was just testing out this flash sale tab. Thank you for those that are watching on YouTube and on Whatnot. Please make sure that you're subscribed on YouTube to April Davis PI. Make sure you're following me on Whatnot. I'll follow you back after the show. And check out my marketplace. I have my items. We'll switch over to marketplace after the show. So if we're off the air, you can still go over and you can buy something. I've had quite a few little sales lately. Not a lot, but more than expected. Maybe 5 or 6 items through marketplace lately, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So you add that up with all my other platforms, and I'm doing all right. Not going to get rich off this, but it'll pay me back for my jewelry and let me do my treasure hunts. So I got to get rid of the craft box and I got to get rid of the jewelry jar. And I got to get rid of some of these banger necklaces. I figure if they don't sell soon, that, before you know it, it'll be that time of year again. And maybe some of these more expensive banger pieces will go for the holidays. We'll see. It's just, everything takes the right buyer. But if you're a reseller, hit me up because I can sell you things in lots and then you can resell it. I just try to recover the funds that I invest in the blue boxes and in the shopgoodwill.com boxes. I don't even go to the stores anymore for the jars. Too much driving around with my health. It's better just to order it, let it come to my door and go through it, pick what I need to pick, and just sell it as quickly as possible. And whatever doesn't sell on the other apps, including Marketplace, it'll just be put up on Whatnot, and there it'll be. Well, okay, it's 11 o'clock, folks. And let me check the shop one more time. I do not see any offers or any solds. Oh, well, I guess my flash sale idea didn't work. Let me create a raid and we will find someone who's got some jewelry going. Let's go to Glamour Girl. See you there.